work on the function itself that's going to help us do things. So the first thing we're going to need is to get the token from the URL, and the way to do it is actually pretty simple. You can just go and you have const, and then you're going to name the name that you pass in the application. If we go back to app, this name that we used, the token, so everything after the activate, this is referred to as the token. So you can take that and we're gonna get it from the URL, because that's called as a parameter. So you can get it just simply from the use params, okay, which is from React Algorithm. Okay, so now if you console log the token like this and open the terminal, you're gonna see, I don't know where you have this. Okay, let me fix this because it's getting annoying. Let's go to, where is it, components, home, stories. Okay, we had the map and we didn't have like a key for it. Okay, so key is equal the index. So we've done this before to fix it. Now let me refresh this, and now it's removed. Okay, let me close the stories. Sorry for that. Now as you see right here, we have the URL that we have right here. Okay, so if we change this for anything like welcome, and as you see now it's going to change to welcome. So now we get the token. The token is going to be that long string. So after this, simply let me remove that. We're gonna have a use effect, and the use effect run when the page loads. Okay, so as long as the page loads, after that automatically is gonna start the process of verification. Okay, and then simply we're gonna have a function, let's call it activate account, like that, and you can create like the function, you know, after this or before this or outside. So let's call it outside. So const activate, let me just get the name, activate account, which is going to be an async function. And right here we're going to have a try catch, and then in the catch simply we're going to get the error. So we're going to take and set the error, which is we have right here. This is when we have an error. So we're going to set the error, and then we're going to set it to the error dot response. We've done this before, dot data dot message. Okay, let me make sure that we send it in the message. Let's go back, let me close the front end, go to the backend, the controllers, the user, and then activate. This is activate, so we send it in the message. Okay, so this is for the activate account. If there's an error, we send it in the message. Okay, even so and so. Okay, so now we have that. Now we're gonna go to try, and simply now we're gonna go, first of all, let's make sure that we set the loading to true. So set loading to true. So because now we start working, so we're gonna make it true, and then we'll finish, we make it false. Okay, so we're gonna get the data, and then we're gonna use Axios. So it's gonna be await, and then it's gonna be Axios. Let me import that. Okay, and then it's gonna be a post request, and it's gonna go to, let's go to the process.env, so you can get the URL, and we've used this before. So this was called Backend URL. Okay, and then it's gonna be / activate. This is just the route that we wanna, you know, talk to. Okay, can't resolve Axios. Where is it? This is gonna be Axios, like this. Okay, and we're gonna pass something right here, which is gonna be the token. And also we're gonna pass the auth token in the header. So in the headers right here, we're gonna go and send the authorization, which is simply gonna be bearer, and then the user, which is we're gonna get from the home. Let me go back to the home page. We are in it. So where's the user? We have the user right. Okay, so we can get the user and then the token. Okay, like this. And if you're wondering what we've done here, I'm gonna explain. So we're gonna get the data or from the response. So we're gonna post to the URL of the backend, which is gonna be localhost 8000, which we defined in the env. So in the env we defined the backend. This is gonna be React. So sorry, now we fixed that. Okay, and then it's gonna go to activate, which is the route. Okay, which is the route, and then we're gonna send the token that we have, which he gets from the URL, and then in the header we send the authorization the same way that we've done right here in Postman. If it opens, we've done it. We go to the header. I don't know, it's not opening, but we've done it. Okay, as you see in the authorization, and we write bearer and then the token, which is the same thing that we've done right here. Okay, so bearer and then the token. Okay, And after all of this, we're just gonna set success. This is when everything is all right, and it's gonna be from data.message. Okay, so if everything went all right. But as you see right here, you're gonna get an error right here. Let me refresh. And as you see, we got an error right here. As you see, GWT malformed, and the reason is because this is not a valid, token. If you write anyone else, it's still gonna have an error because this is absolutely not a valid one. Okay. So now we want to try this in a valid token. So let me just go, we don't have the logout yet, so let me just remove the user manually from here and refresh. And now let's register again so we can get an email. Okay, right here you get the link to activate your account. So let's call it activate test, and then we're gonna put the email right here, random password, and then let me just fill this randomly, and then maybe, and then sign up. As you see, everything went all right. And now we're going to redirect, and we're going to see if we get an email. We get it right here. Okay, so now we can just click on the confirm your account, and when you click on it, this is where we're going to take you, and as you see, activation successful, succeeded, account has been activated successfully. Okay, so now everything went all right. So we can go back right here. We didn't have any user, but we created the user now after signing up, and also the verified is true. If we went and change the verified to false, and then update and try to use the same token and reload, not this, this is gonna happen again. Okay, but now if we refresh again, as you see right now, it's true. So if we refresh again, it's gonna be already true. Okay, so that means it's gonna be right here that the account is already been verified. So refresh, and you're gonna see the error here, account verified failed. The reason, this email is already activated. Okay, so everything is working right here fine. Okay, so after this success, we're gonna do another thing, which is gonna go to the, as you see right here, let me just show you. If we go back to the, let me maximize this. If we go back to the store, in the informations of the user, and the verified is still false, we wanted to change that. Okay, and we want to change it in the cookies and also here. Okay, so this is gonna be also quite easy. So simply we're gonna go to the cookies. Let me just import them, or we have them, I don't know, I don't think we have them. So import from JS cookie. Okay, and we can go back, so cookies, and then set, and then we're gonna say take the user that we have, and then we're gonna make few changes. So JSON.stringify. Okay, and then we're gonna take the user and spread the values of the user, and then we're going to change only the verified. Okay, so verified, we're going to make it true simply, and the rest is going to stay the same. And also we're going to dispatch an action to change the verified value. So this is going to go back to the reducers like this, and let me go to the user reducer, and right here we're going to add another case. Okay, so let me add another case. Let's call it, for example, verify. Okay, and this is simply what it kind of does, is going to return the same state. It's not going to change the states, only one value. And the way we're going to do it is simply return and spread the state like this, and then go to verified, and then this is the one that we're going to change. You can just pass the action those payload, or just pass through directly from here. Okay, so we're going to pass it in the right here. So let me go back here, and then after this we're just going to simply dispatch. So we need to call it. So let me go tab, and then const dispatch equal use dispatch. Okay, and we're getting it from the Redux store, and we can go back right here after the cookies, and then we're going to go dispatch, and the type is going to be verify that we have, and also the payload that we're going to send simply is going to be true. So now we're going to make sure that we change the verified to true in the cookies and also the elements of the store. Okay, so this is what we're going to do before going to the home page. So let me now try again. Let's go back right here, refresh this, make this false now. Okay, so now the verification is going to be done again. So update. Now let me refresh this, and as you see, now everything is working fine, and we can go back to the Redux store and see if there is any changes. So in the Redux, you're going to see that's verified now is true, and also in the application and the user, it's going to be true. Okay, as you see right here, verified is true. So this is the changes made. And then we gonna go right here after all of this, and now we're gonna give him like a bit like 3 seconds, and then change him or redirect him to the home page. Okay, so the way that we're gonna do it is simply, let me just also right here get navigate. So navigate, and it's gonna be from use navigate. Okay, and then take that, and after this we're gonna wait 3 seconds, so set timeout, and then right here we're gonna have a function, okay, and then we're gonna wait like 3 seconds, which is 3000, and then right here we're just gonna simply navigate to the home page like this. Okay, so this is already activated. Let's try again. Let's make it false. Let me refresh. Now it's false like that. Let me update. Let me now try and refresh, and we're gonna see, so everything now is verified, and then it's gonna change you from this URL to the home page like this. So we've done this slowly and easily without any problem you can think of. Okay, so the last thing would be is to take the set timeout also and use it when you have an error, also switch back to the home page or redirect him to the home page. Okay, so this was all for it. So there are another few things that we can do also, so let's get to it. Also, before doing anything, we're going to make sure that it's good in the smallest screen. So if we back right now and start shrinking, we're going to see that it creates these problems, okay, for the smaller screens. Okay, so we can go back to the size, and first of all, let me change this width for the pop-up to 40 v width, so it gets a bit better like this. Okay, and also you can make this smaller if you want. I don't know, this is just up to you. And if we go smaller, I feel like to a certain point, for example to 805, which is one of the breakpoints that we had right here, 805, we can, like, for example, make it a bit wider. Okay, so we can just go to the breakpoint itself, which is 805, or maybe you can do a lot of breakpoints. It's up to you. I'm just gonna, you know, this is not hard for you for now. I'll show you everything. So maybe you can make it 70 v width. It didn't change. Let me add important to it. Okay, and now we see it changed. Okay, so right here it's all right, and when it gets to this screen, okay, it gets a bit wider, so it has no problem in the smaller screen. Of course, or you can just like play with the value of the height. It's also up to you. So like, you know, this is not hard for you. I just want to point that out so you don't forget it. So let me add a border radius right here. We don't have it, I don't know why. So let me go to the pop-up itself, maybe like add a border radius. We didn't have it, so maybe border radius like 10 pixel. Okay, I feel like this is a bit better. Okay, so this was all of it.